Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode 494, and it will be a very short introduction because it's windy and I suppose you hear it very well, and it might be annoying for you. So, we are now at Moorvach Beach. It's beautiful weather, albeit very windy, and we are about halfway through our walk. We're coming back and likely try to avoid the wind by going through the dunes and either behind the dunes or in the forest. Julian already discovered his surprise or his console, but I was too excited to make sure that it happens genuinely and accidentally that I forgot to actually record it. But we are going to record a little bit of unboxing when he comes back from school, and we'll be setting up the Xbox to make sure that it's ready to play. So I'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Short 1 minute and a half update. Here is Croissant Gamer. We are just off school, and I will keep him for longer so he cannot see the Xbox at home and enjoy it. No, but seriously, are you happy? Were you surprised when you saw Xbox today? Definitely. Yeah, I wasn't able to film it. Well, I forgot, so I was too preoccupied to make sure that he goes to the car in the right moment, and I asked him to move the coat, and then he realized what's beneath it. So it was fun to watch. But now we are celebrating Xbox with this. And if you don't know what it is, let me just show you quickly.
If you watched us, then you would know.
It's called Toxic Waste. That's one of the most sour candies, and we will just present that to you as we fade out of this little segment. It's not sour at all. Oh. I'm drooling like a troll. Terrible.
Not bad.
I need to do it as fast as possible. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, it's better now.
You're so overreacting. That wasn't bad whatsoever.
Ball off. Okay, we'll be back shortly. Here we are. Another short update. Here it is. We just unwrapped Xbox S series. As you can see, it's quite chunky, but very small in size.
I thought it would be a bit like, it kind of looks like the Xbox Series S.
Yeah, and we'll be placing it somewhere here. Not sure where. Yeah. Not sure where yet. Yeah, like a pirate.
I literally just.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you did.
I'm literally gonna get a pirate series.
So this is the console, the Xbox. It will be proudly lying together with PS4. This is my laptop and the TV. So we'll connect it. We'll set up the Microsoft account. I'm not sure where is the Game Pass though. It must be somewhere there. We need to find out where is the code for 3 months Game Pass, and we'll see if we can play something. And the final segment of today's episode. Not many updates, as usual weekday brings. Not much excitement or highlights that I would say are worth mentioning, but as you could see, we unpacked Xbox and connected it successfully, set it up mostly without any issues or delays and troubles. The only thing that was quite confusing was the Game Pass itself and how is it implemented, because Xbox needed first to update itself, then you needed to set it up with the mobile app. It's quite weird how they set it up, but I guess that's just Microsoft. And I was searching for some, I don't know, discount coupon or voucher for the 3 months Game Pass, and there was nothing on the box. It said it was included, so I assumed it's somehow pre-programmed in the console, and indeed it was, but it wasn't self-explanatory. It just happened that after Xbox updated its own system and rebooted and the setup completed, it displayed the 3 months Game Pass question, and I could either assign it to the account that the Xbox has been set up with, or assign to some other account if I wanted. So obviously I assigned it to this one. As a part of package, there's a EA Play, so Electronic Arts games are also included, most of them, I would say, especially the old ones. I think there is another tier of EA Play Pro, which is not part of the deal, but EA Play itself is fair enough. So in theory, you're getting a lot of perks, especially if you have a PC. Then not only on a console EA Play works, but it works together with PC as well, so it's very nice. And yeah, I would say that the only difference between, like the huge difference between PlayStation and Xbox that I see is definitely PlayStation feels better optimized in terms of download speed, in terms of just the pure operation and how everything is sorted out. Of course, Julian actually picked the game that he likes, and it turns out to be the biggest game in terms of download for Xbox, but 135 gigabytes game, that's a lot. I remember times when 5 gigs or 5 gigabyte hard drives are still the thing, and it was a lot. And you have 135 gigabytes single game, which is huge. And for some reason unknown to me, but I suspect that Microsoft is basically capping the download speeds from the servers. So despite having 500 megabits download speed, we are getting about 30 to 40, and it's a direct Ethernet, so the cable connection between router and the console. There's obviously the Ethernet over the power outlet in the equation, so it slows down the speed. I might test it just directly connecting to the router to see if this is a big difference, but I expect it may be jumping to 60 or 80. We'll see. It might be the case because Ethernet over power outlet is a bit different technology than if you plug in the cables directly to the router, so that might be the case. But PlayStation is definitely getting better speed, so it doesn't seem like this particular piece of technology is the issue here. It might be slowing down the speed in general, but if both consoles are connected to the same outlet and they use the same connection to the router, then you can't get anywhere near in comparison, and you can see straight away that PlayStation is operating much faster than Xbox. The home screen and the menu itself and the amount of settings, I think is a bit overwhelming in comparison. But yeah, Xbox is cheaper. The games, I think there's more games because of it runs on a similar operating system to the PC, and of course Microsoft owns a big share, especially that in the recent years. Well, in the recent year, I would say, they turned their game upside down. So they were small player in comparison to Sony share on the market, and PlayStation was having a huge advantage. And suddenly around April or May 2023, it turned upside down. Now PlayStation is smaller, much smaller, and Xbox is taking over. Albeit it's a global stat. By region, Xbox mostly wins in the US, while it's pretty much 50-50 or 60-40 split in Asia, Europe, and Africa. So, and I think Oceania as well. So it's the US that is actually skewing those stats a little bit because of the huge population. But I don't know. It's probably the price tag on it and the ease of use. I think Sony became a bit more expensive than Microsoft, and that's how they lost probably a lot of shares. And PS5 wasn't a big success. The PlayStation 5, I think, except the new aesthetics and power, it didn't deliver kind of breakthrough titles or anything like that. Xbox didn't do it as well, but Xbox kind of improved on many levels that it was lacking in comparison with PlayStation. So it came in par with PlayStation. It became more accessible and less of a drag. I guess that's why people went for it. So I think that accounts for the stats. Anyway, too much about stats and Xbox. That's it for today. I'm going to pick up some meal from a Thai food restaurant because I don't want to cook today, and then I have a couple of things to do, including blog post. And yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so maybe I will be able to use some time either tomorrow or on Saturday if the weather permits, and go for some hike or something interesting. So thank you very much for tuning in. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.